Welcome back, everybody. Valentine's Day is tomorrow, and today we have a unique way for you to open up your heart through sound. Maddie Brennan of Maddie B Energy is here with a lesson for us. Maddie, good morning.
Good morning, Rosie.
Why don't you tell me a little bit about what Maddie B Energy is?
Yeah, so I am a sound alchemist. So I play with sound and I play with energy to help people come into alignment. So we are energetic beings as well as physical beings. And so a big part of what I do is help people really find their center in all of their centers.
Yeah, and you say multiple centers because I know we're going to talk about chakras,
We
right?
are, yeah.
Okay, so this is kind of going into Eastern medicine sort of thing. Why don't you talk to me about the heart chakra and how it can impact us, maybe if it's not quote unquote in alignment.
I love this so much. So our heart chakra is basically the portal to everything else. So we're connected through this channel system to the divine and also to the earth. And so the heart is the center of this system. And that's also how we connect with other people, with animals, with plants, with trees.
Aww.
So it's really the gateway to the divine in all the ways that the divine can be.
Do you know what, when I think about these as just standalone topics, sometimes I'm not really convinced by the idea, but then I stand here talking to you and I'm like, she's really got a point here, that sort of thing. So I'd like to hear about how sound and meditation can actually open our hearts, because you have a heart bowl that you brought us.
I do. Yeah, so meditation and sound are really great tools for connecting with ourselves. So it's helping change the state of our brain so that we can be in a centered place. And so sound is great because it's actually really helping us take that conscious mind offline so we can get more into the body, because there's a lot of information and wisdom in the body, but we're pulling up in our energy so that we're less in our heart, we're less in our body, we're more in our mind.
Yeah.
And so sound is a great tool for really dropping back into the body, and meditation is the same.
I'm going to use the word grounding because
Yes.
I've also heard this come up in therapy. It's a really helpful tool to make you feel better. So this is actually not a heart bowl. Can you tell me about the difference between these two?
Yes. So I love these bowls so much. They're created by Dr. Paul of Holographic Sound Healing. So they both have a quartz base, and then they have other crystals that are mixed into them.
They're beautiful.
Yeah, so the pink is morganite, the yellow is citrine, this blue is sapphire, and this gray is moldavite. And so this is a heart chakra bowl, and this is a throat chakra bowl.
Throat chakra. Okay,
Yeah.
we're not messing with the throat chakra today. But could you give me a little demo on the heart? Wow, it sounds beautiful.
Yeah. It's pretty amazing.
I cannot believe how loud that gets.
Oh, it gets louder. Yeah. And some of them are layered with gold and they get really loud. It's pretty fun to
And
play
the fact that you've stopped playing that now for 10, 15 seconds and I'm still hearing sound.
continues resonating.
That is really cool. So it's supposed to get our hearts into alignment. There's a little Reiki involved as well, you said.
Yeah, so we'll do a little demo including some Reiki, because that's a great way to, again, get in the body. So actually, I'll invite you all in right now. So if you'd like to, if it's safe to do so, inviting you to close your eyes and inviting you to drop into your breath, noticing where your breath is right now. And if you'd like to, if it feels good to you, you can place your hands on your heart, one hand, both hands, any way that feels good. And just breathing into that heart space. Ooh, and you can breathe out with sound if that feels good. We're just going to open up some of the energy in the body.
Wow.
Yeah.
And I know you do singing along with this as
I
well,
do.
sometimes to add your own voice to what the bowls create. It feels comforting. It feels really relaxing. Is that the way it's supposed to feel?
Yeah, so we're playing with two different things. So when we're placing our hands on our body, that's self-Reiki. And so Reiki is a beautiful Japanese modality that is all about coming into energetic alignment. It involves hands-on or hands-off or even distance energy healing. And then the sound healing is also adding that really grounding, loving frequency. So you're playing with two different ways to open that heart space, hands on the heart with the breath, and then also with sound. You're just getting different layers of that, presence with self.
Gotcha. And you're getting it all in one. So when you walk out at the end of an hour, you've grounded. Yeah, absolutely. Yes. Okay. We're in our last minute here. So I want to ask real quickly about upcoming events. You've got a lot of them.
I do.
Yeah. So can you mention 2 or 3?
Yes. So I work with my friend Destiny, and we host monthly goddess gatherings. So we have one coming up with Carrie Collins. We're doing skincare for your cycle. I have sound alchemy sessions, which I do with Gabriel, and so those are both for corporate and community settings. So it's a mix of hypnosis and sound healing and energy healing. They're really amazing. And then another really fun one I have coming up is a yoni steam yoga and sound healing ceremony at the Austin Salt Cave.
Y'all can go Google that separately. We will
They're
not
really
talk more about it here on this show. But we've had Gabriel on the show, so you can go back and watch his segment as well. We
definitely.
really appreciate it, Maddie. Thank you so
Rosie.
much.
Thank you for having me.
Stay up to date with her events on Instagram at MaddieB.energy, and you can learn more and book your session with Maddie by heading to her website of the same name, MaddieB.energy.